Okay, there we go. So I'm going to invite you to take 3 breaths. I'm going to follow you. So breathe in and breathe out at your own pace. I'm just going to sort of mirror your breathing. So,
Okay.
and then when you're ready, you'll let me know
Okay.
when you're finished.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. So who are you? Where do you come from? And what do you do?
So I'm Pieter Ann. I come from New Zealand, but I've lived in Africa for 26 years, and I run a safari company in Botswana, and then I live down in South Africa for my happiness.
Good. Okay. So what does living a good life mean to you?
I would have said previously that living a good life was things like career, house, status, maybe more material things. Since I have turned 50, I would say it's still being secure. However, I would say contentment, community and friends, so important. And I would say experiences and things that spark joy.
Oh, I love that.
I know, I love that spark joy. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say it's had a shift from the more material as I got older, more mature, to the more, those, happiness things.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So what intentional activity have you done or that you do that's had the biggest impact in your life?
I'm still working on that, let's be honest. But I would say that, what is those mindful things? It's choices in the moments of when you're having, and I look at that about my life, what I do. So if I'm having a really terrible day, I'll go and sit in a coffee shop on my own. I mean, how many people feel good to sit in a coffee shop on their own? And in the little village where I live, there's so many people, and it's not even in-depth conversations. It's meeting people from the village and just having a chat, even to the barista. It's those connections, I would call it, those connections about people that you don't know and meeting them, and that's really important. I'll go and sit on the beach. I'll take a podcast and have 45 minutes on the beach at the end of the day. I take a podcast every morning on a walk around my hills, look at the beach, Rubberneck. And some moments I am out for a purposeful walk, and some moments I'm out there just to bumble along and listen to a podcast and look at the birds and look at the dogs and smell the roses, so to speak. So, yeah.
And what intentional activity do you think would have the biggest impact in your community?
So if I bring that back to Botswana, I would say, so we have worked with the old people, like Aglow, and we have worked with the animal welfare. And so I would say trying to make a change, however big or small, because it can be one starfish that you're throwing, but it makes a difference to that one starfish. So we've done so much in the community, I guess, with rebuilding just little small pondock houses for old people that have nothing. We used to feed them 3 meals a day and take them, deliver them and take them, and build them strings to the toilets when they're blind and they can't get there. So it's that small community involvement, I guess, and caring where they're just discarded. And it might be small for them. It might be small for me, but it's huge for them.
Okay.
And it's that one starfish.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's that one starfish.
Okay, and then what would be your one line or one word message of hope for the world?
I would say, well, it's almost, bring it back to reality. Bring yourself back to reality and remember, that kindness, and be humble. And it's not about the grandiose things that happiness is in. It's about the small everyday things, you know. It's like walking along and smelling the roses or opening the door for someone. It's bring it back to earth and get out of that big, you know, that thing that we're in, that social media and the bigger and the better. And I kind of think we forget about what's real and what matters, to be honest. I think as a society we have, I think we need to come back to those fundamentals of, you know, keeping it grounded.
Absolutely. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.